All right, gang, BA here with the weekend market update. Hey, let's get right to it. So, making this video to accompany the Reader's Digest version of this. This is for the week. This is Saturday, November 13th, 2021. All right, stock market for the S&P 500. I have no trades going in the S&Ps. But we are entering the most bullish season of the year for the stock market, the time period leading up to Thanksgiving and then leading into the Santa Claus rally. So, if you've got retirement accounts, stock market positions, enjoy it. I do not have stock market positions. I never have, had the typical retirement account exposure to the stock market, and do not ever intend on having that. So anyway, some of you have asked, and let's move right into special situations. So if any of you guys got into the XBI trade with me, I got off 3 tranches this past week. I was selling put credit spreads. Got some off at 119, 124, and 137. So those were premiums we collected for that. The bet is that XBI will be above 134 or higher by December. So let's take a look at a couple of things here. All right, stock market. Before I go any further, you can see just a upward 45-degree angle from last October. Year straight up, a little bit of a pullback right there, and then we've gone on to new highs. Don't see anything in the cards indicating that this is going to peter out anytime soon. XBI. Again, I like the fact that the stats and Sentiment Trader indicate that November is one of the most, or not one of, but the most bullish months of the year for biotechs. So it's worth taking a shot at. So I like the fact that we're sitting down here on a weekly time frame, in the support, just right off of the support zone. We've made double bottoms right there. So most bullish time of the year, you got to take that bet. It's going to be back above there. I just chose 134 because that was what I considered the most likely spot for this thing to go to. All right, gold. Hey, it looks like gold and silver are finally reacting to inflation numbers, and like I mentioned in the write-up here, it's about time. So back here in March-April time frame, looked like we had put a bottom in, but that gold and silver are heartbreaker trades, man. It looked like they were coming off. They ripped all the way back down here again, formed another higher low on the weekly time frame, and inflation numbers have pushed gold and silver the same way right out of the pocket. So I think Drew's been all over this trade. It should be easy money going forward. So I've got a lot of gold silver positions on. We'll see if how they pan out after the first part of the year. Crypto stocks. So if you got into Litecoin back a couple of weeks ago when I mentioned it, let's go down to a daily time frame so you can see this one a little better. All right, so back in here was when I said, hey, anything under 16, go ahead and start accumulating. That's what I'm doing. I can't ever recommend you do that, but that's what I was doing, accumulating under 16. I got my fills all the way back in here, and we're at 24 right now. So not surprising. I think Litecoin, the surprising part was Litecoin wasn't moving down here relative to all the other crypto. So that was an easy trade right there. And I see 40 in the cards as a lead pipe cinch. I really think it's going to go a lot higher than that, but we'll see. This one right here, I never got my fill on. I've started position. I'm trying to get off at 30.01. We got down to 30.05 twice, and I missed missed it by pennies. So we get another probe down there, then I'll get start a position on, then we'll lay into it, you know, as it starts moving. All right, so that's it for the stock market piece. Now let's move into crypto markets. All right, so the overview for crypto markets, switch over here to trading view, is that I'm very bullish. In any pullbacks, I'm going to be adding to positions. I do expect a couple of 30% or greater pullbacks on our way to the top, and like I mentioned to Drew in an email, it would not surprise me we get one massive shakeout to the downside to make everybody think this move is over. I'm expecting that, so we'll see how it plays out. All right, for the different portfolios, I'm going to cover our long-term HODL portfolio, strategy 2, and then strategy 3. Okay, so for the long-term portfolio, our HODL thing, I'm still adding to these projects, altcoins, tokens, whatever you want to call that, whatever you prefer. When I think I find perceived value, right now I'm north of 70 different projects or holdings in this portfolio. So here's what I've done this past week. Put on GameSwap. Let's go take a look at it. Yeah, we got in back in here. You can see it's starting to move a little bit right now. We got, let's see, GALA. I added to this position. Added to this one back in here. Yeah. Actually, back in here is 88 cents. So it's starting to move up right now. Still think GALA's got some good value right now. Get it before it moves up. These are all on KuCoin. CGG, Chain Guardians. This one is in a good position right there to add to or pick up. VPP, these are all gaming tokens. Virtual poker player, anytime I see anything that's at the bottom of its range and I think it's a good product, then it's worth adding. I just close my eyes and purchase or add to. Of course, Super, Elio Trades, baby, super smart guy. These guys have just killed it in the crypto markets. They have been ahead of everybody. I do not see that stopping. He's been pounding the table on gaming and NFTs for about 3 years now, way before it was popular. So, you know, you can't discount that when a guy's got that kind of vision. So Superfarm is his baby. It looks like it's just ripped to high heavens, but it's still a good value. This is probably a sure $3 to $5 play before the end of this market's over with. That's a conservative estimate too. So super. All right, some new stuff I'm looking at. I'm looking at Eden, bottom of the range, super good product. Not very many of these niche type projects out there right now. These are for MEV captures. Very difficult to explain. Not even going to go into it right here. But Eden has caught the eye of Multicoin Capital, who's a big supporter. I do not want to ever go against Multicoin, so I'm looking at getting into this coin next week. It'd be a little bit harder to get into. It's on a it's on SushiSwap. SushiSwap, so not a big deal there. All right, so Champ, I can't even plot Champ. It's on Gate.io. Hard to get into, only covered by 1 or 2 exchanges. That's a gaming token, and I'm looking to try to get into that next week sometime. All right, that's it for the long-term HODL portfolio. Let's look at strategy number 2. All right, definition, what we're trying to accomplish. I'll let you read over that. We just simply want to beat the returns over Bitcoin, because we believe Bitcoin's going to beat the S&P for the next 10 years. So that's where we're looking for our alpha trades. All right, current stats since inception, 30 September 2021. S&P's up 8.73, Bitcoin's up 46.36%, and our strategy's in a little drawdown now, but it's still up 101.11%. While I've been writing this email and doing this, I have had maybe 10 or so coins that have just absolutely ripped in strategy 2 and strategy 3. So I did not include that in this wrap up here, but those things are just shooting up. Some of them are up 40, 50, 60% right now. So anyway, that's what the portfolio is designed to do, is to capture those little coins that are postured to rip. All right, strategy 3. In this strategy here, what differs between 3 and 2 is that for strategy 3, I can put as much capital in. Anytime I find opportunity, I can take a position. In strategy 2, I can only take a position if I generate cash by churning a profit and closing out trades. I can't put any more capital into strategy 2. So I'm taking $1,100 and hey, I'm going to see what I can do with $1,100 over the course of a year. All right, so strategy 3, we started this one on 13 October. Right now I currently have 25 different projects or coins. Got about $6,400 invested, 1,231 in profits. Average gain for all positions 19.23%. Average gain for closed out trades 169.57%. So again, I expect these numbers here, the profit ratio to explode, the average gain to explode as we move forward. And I'll continue adding coins, as opportunities present themselves. Hey, that's the market wrap for this week. Hope you guys have a good trading week. I'm going to be out of the loop until probably next Monday. Until then, it's BA signing off.